Breaking news. Did Ryan Reynolds see all the negative press Blake Lively was getting and all the divorce rumors that were spreading because this is basically the first year he has not wished his wife, Blake Lively, a happy birthday? This video is going to get no reach, but I refuse to be silenced, and I refuse. Welcome back to the channel. My name is Ashley Brianna Eve, and I have over 15 years of experience in branding, marketing, and PR. I've recently left those industries, working with only a select few one-on-one clients, and mostly spending my time with you, this community, bringing you behind the headlines of your favorite trending pop culture stories, which right now, Blake Lively, Ryan Reynolds, Justin Baldoni is nearly all encompassing of my entire life. However, we will be covering more as I lessen my client load and have more time to hang out with you. In this video here, I wanted to let you know that Ryan Reynolds has seen the light, and he penned a sweet note after Blake Lively snubs Taylor Swift's engagement. No, but it's not what you think. I'm not even kidding you. Come with me as we venture into this article. It says here, Blake Lively didn't reach out and has no plans to congratulate best friend Taylor Swift on her engagement amid ongoing feud. I really felt this was setting us up for something sweet that I missed, that Ryan took to Instagram stories. He professed his love, or his PR team went to Google, went to people, went to the Hollywood Reporter and said, hey, let's clear the air. We are good. Everything is fine. But no, that's not what happened. Wait till you see this. You're going to die. You're going to die when you see this. You might want to sit down. Ryan Reynolds has penned a heartwarming tribute after Taylor Swift's engagement. Are you ready for it? Sit down, guys. The Deadpool and Wolverine star took to his Instagram account on Friday, August 29th, to share a long string of sweet photos as he paid a moving tribute to English footballer Ollie Palmer, who announced his departure from Wrexham to join Swindon Town. Apologize if I pronounced that wrong. Guys, this was a day after her birthday when he didn't wish her a happy birthday. And the long string of sweet photos and a moving tribute is not to his wife. Her husband is penning sweet moving tributes to a footballer instead of her. You can't even make this shit up. This is better than a soap opera. I grew up on General Hospital, and this shit you don't even see in a soap opera. This is impressive. In the tribute, Ryan wrote, gut punch. Probably what your wife felt when you didn't wish her a happy birthday. Ollie's a big reason we're in this league today, not to mention the boundless charisma and charm. He harnessed a lifetime of talent, heart, and work ethic to push Wrexham, AFC, and the town forward. Spending time with Ollie's incredible family, his wife, Caitlin, amazing kids, and his dad, Andy, are forever memories. Ollie is my friend now and always. The Green Lantern star went on to write, the silver lining is official. STFC is an excellent club, and they get to experience that same feeling Rob Mack and I felt as Ollie steps onto the pitch at the county ground to push Swindon FC forward and up the pyramid. Thank you, Ollie. And don't get me wrong, this is a very kind message. This is a very nice message to write. And I'm not knocking him for taking the time to shout this man out, who very obviously had a very important role for Wrexham. And I know Wrexham is a very important part of the community there. I have a lot of community members here that are big Wrexham fans, regardless of Ryan being involved. And so I genuinely think this is very sweet. It's the timing that's interesting to me. You did not wish your wife a happy birthday. You haven't been seen with her since Strollergate. And amid all of this mess that Ryan, I'm sure, is eventually going to try and backtrack and say he had nothing to do with it and he just believed his wife. You completely ignore her on her birthday, and then you do this. And the craziest part for me is he does this when there's also news articles running saying that he is deleting his wife from his Instagram. Sorry, my brain is buffering. I am really struggling to see this as anything other than Ryan continually attempting to make a point with the public that he is not standing with his wife. And from a PR perspective, I've had a lot of people say, doesn't that hurt him? And I've said multiple times that I felt the best move for him was to not, if he was looking to divorce, was to not do it until afterwards, because her PR could spin it as I'm now a single mom with these 4 kids. My husband left me in the middle of a divorce for SH, which could absolutely hurt Ryan's brand. Here, I think there's some plausible deniability. It might be for investors, for people that he has partnerships with, for example, sports teams or whatever the case may be, to step back his support from her publicly. And this might just be that other way of showing that he's stepping back that support. But I do think, again, it's risky because you also have to be cautious of her team now flipping this and saying, look what he's doing. Although I don't think her team would do that unless he actually divorced her. I don't think her team would flip it. It would just bring a little bit too much attention, I think. But if he did actually leave her, then I think her team would. But this is the post here. And he shared some pictures in this carousel. So these are all the pictures that are shared. Again, I think this is a lovely post overall. It looks like this individual and his wife were with him on the set of Deadpool. There's a picture of Hugh Jackman. There is a picture of Blake Lively hidden in the middle of it. Lovely, lovely pictures. Look at all the pictures. I haven't gone through them all yet. Let's see if there's more of Blake. So there's one picture of Blake hidden in the middle of it. Hiding the picture with her somewhere in the middle, again, kind of goes into that plausible deniability. Like, what are you talking about? I'm not stepping back from her. Look, I just posted a picture of her. And it looks like he edited this just 5 hours ago. It says, P.S. For the love that all is holy, do not tell my mom her boyfriend is changing shirts. Tam Tam is unpredictable. See last slide. Swindon can expect her to storm the pitch to provide fresh orange slices to Ollie without warning. She's 80 years old, but homegirl is strong. Despite it making no sense at all, she just now qualified for the 1988 Olympics. We suspect she's on to something a little stronger than calcium supplements. Her birthday card to Hugh Jackman said, do you even lift, bro? That's it. Not even. I'm reading this in real time, guys, because that wasn't there when I originally saw this. Not even happy birthday? Is that like a shady Easter egg to Blake Lively? Not even happy birthday. Do you even lift, bro? That's it. Not even happy birthday. This was not the full original post. The PS was just put 5 hours ago. So it was originally posted 6 hours ago. It was edited 5 hours ago. So an hour after, he adds content about his mom and Hugh Jackman, but doesn't mention his wife other than a picture of her that is buried in the middle. And again, I think that's just because you know how that would be like gasoline on the fire. Every single platform would be swirling with they're getting divorced. My opinion only, I still think Trouble in Paradise. I still think they likely will after this all goes away after the trial. Edited 5 hours ago, includes his mom in the caption, includes Hugh Jackman in the caption, but not his wife, and ends it with not even happy birthday. Okay. Let me know what you think in the comments. Did you see the shock as I hit that? I like to do things in real time with you before I've gone through it. As long as I'm not giving a deep dive on a PR strategy, I don't like doing that in real time. I like to sit with it. But something like this commentary, I love to do it live or on a recording so you can see the reaction where I'm going through it in real time with you. Not even a happy birthday is what he said. All right. There you go. And one thing I do want to talk about with you guys before I let you go is I've had multiple requests to pull up Perez Hilton on my social monitoring tools and to look at, has the discourse and the social sentiment changed for him with his win with Judge Lyman and him giving speeches yesterday at the courthouse in Las Vegas. And something I want to say is, for me with this channel, and it's been something since I started my brand, a lot of people know me from my content in regards to Blake Lively and Justin Baldoni, or more of, I guess, a pop culture commentary perspective with a PR spin. I started this channel and I started in the online space with showing up almost daily about 6 years ago. And my rule with myself is to always keep it with like big public figures, big celebrities. And for me personally, both in critiquing or bringing up social monitoring tools, it just doesn't feel right for me to bring up other content creators. And I've had some people push back when I said, I'm not in on this channel. We don't drag other content creators in the comments, in the chat. We just don't. We leave them be. And I would hope there was that same respect for me on other people's channels. There may or may not be. And it might seem innocent enough to pull up social monitoring tools, but to me, it genuinely just feels invasive. It feels like crossing a boundary when it's a fellow content creator. And I know Prez is a big name in the space. He's the OG, a journalist, the OG content creator, the OG influencer. I remember him growing up and watching his stuff and consuming his stuff when I was younger. I grew up with Prez. And so I know he is absolutely a massive name in the space. But I also wouldn't pull up Candace Owens. I wouldn't pull up Megyn Kelly out of just simple respect for other creators in the space. So I do work hard to lift others up, to support others, and to keep the critique of others to those massive celebrities. And we can use them as kind of that behind the scenes look into media manipulation, narrative control, and the merging or the meeting point between branding, marketing, PR, and those personal brands that we've grown to know, love, or maybe hate. So I hope you understand that. I did pull his name up on the social monitoring tools, and it was in that moment I realized I just don't feel right doing that. So I hope you can understand. We are going to keep it to bigger celebrities and have fun supporting other creators here. All right, my friends, with that said, I'm going to let you go. Let me know what you think of this in the chat. This is fucking wild. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye, guys. What I found nobody wants to hear.